In our office, Megalove in Zhytomyr, today we have an honorable guest from the United States of America. His name is Timoти. He came to Ukraine to look for his destiny, and we have a couple of questions to him to satisfy the interest of Ukrainian girls, why very often American men choose definitely Ukrainian women. So Timothi, I have a couple of questions. At first, may you tell me please why you decided to choose Ukrainian woman, but not American one?
Well, I actually work internationally. I work in Afghanistan, so I travel around a lot. So I figured if I already work around the world, I travel around the world, why not try dating around the world? And the reason I actually picked Ukraine itself is I've always had a love of the culture. It isn't, particularly Ukrainian women are better than American women or anything like that. It's really just about Ukrainian culture itself that I really enjoy. And so I figured, why not have that in my own personal life? So.
But do Ukrainian women and American ones have some differences in relationships, in behavior, etc.?
I would say that Ukrainian women are more traditional. There's a very kind of classic persona to them. They tend to, take care of their personal image, all that kind of stuff, a lot more. In America, everyone's just seems to be kind of in a rush all the time, only thinking about like what's going on right now. Whereas in Ukraine, women will actually take a moment to stop, think, okay.
Actually, I also got to know that all American women usually completely involved in business, in self-development, and don't like to develop completely relations, etc.
That is another thing that is becoming very prominent, is the kind of individualness in America. People really don't want to focus on relationships almost at all for a lot of people. They want to think about their own career, they want to think about making a life for themselves, not for them with another person. And that can be kind of a tough situation to get around.
There is also one very interesting concept that American women don't like to cook. Is it true?
I almost don't know if it's completely true. I feel like one of the problems is in America, especially with that kind of individual growth, working on the career and everything, Americans have almost completely forgotten how to cook, is what it seems like. We know how to run a microwave, and that has saved me several times. But no, I would say that it's really just kind of everyone's so go, go, go that nobody has really taken the time to really focus on home life, like building home life, and skills that are involved with that, such as cooking. In my case, doing my own laundry is still quite the chore. But yeah, I would say most women are like most men now, where they don't think about it.
And to see your point of view, also, I'd like to talk more about the meeting. You had a meeting with our beautiful girl, Julia.
Mm-hmm.
Was it good? Are you satisfied with the service of our agency? I was a translator.
Right.
Yes. Are you satisfied with my services? Was everything good? What did you have to say?
Yeah, it was actually a really good meeting. It was a nice, I would say quiet dinner, but it wasn't really quiet. We were all
laughing.
Yeah, we were all laughing a lot, having a lot of boisterous conversation.
It's all about you as a positive person.
Huh?
It's all about you as a positive person. You brought a lot of positive emotions to us. And then I, as translator, found myself very comfortable. It meant a lot for me, actually.
And actually, yeah, I was gonna say the same thing about you. You gave me a lot of stuff to work off of. Added little kind of like prods in the conversation, like little prompts. You would like say something like, "Oh, okay, that's a new thing to talk about," which was very helpful to me, because otherwise I would have said something and then.
I'm glad that
But
I
luckily
managed
that-
to help you.
Yeah.
So, what do you advise our agency to other foreign men to use it to communicate with us, to search for a lady with the help of us?
I'd say do it. Don't expect, to just, come in and find love, of course, but it's definitely a good experience either way. Even if it hadn't turned out as well as it had, I still would have, really enjoyed the experience. Probably would have come back, expecting the same services. So.
And you're glad for this reason that you like Ukraine, that you like our culture, that you come here again and again. And what about your building relationships? Will you continue building relationships with Our Lady, with Julia?
Yeah, right now, looks like everything's pretty good between us. She hasn't like kicked me to the curb yet or anything. So yeah, we'll see where that goes, and I know for a fact that I'm going to be back in Ukraine in February. So, and it's what, October now?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So.
It is. So I'm very glad for you. I'm very glad for Julia that we made such a cool couple, and we will expect a new wedding very soon, probably.
Possibly.
Possibly. Thank you for your attention. It was Timothy, a United States citizen.